In the ever-changing landscape of global energy and geopolitics, Saudi Arabia's decision to cancel a $70 billion nuclear deal with the US and turn to China raised significant questions. In this video, we'll explore the reasons behind Saudi Arabia's choice and the implications for the US. Influence in the Middle East and the evolving dynamics of international relations. Discover why Saudi Arabia opted for China over the US in a major nuclear energy project, and the strategic shifts that are reshaping the balance of power in the global arena. Is this a sign of the waning influence of the United States? And what does it mean for the future of geopolitical alliances? A gigantic $70 billion nuclear project takes center stage in the energy world, with the potential to change alliances and the balance of power. Saudi Arabia intended to lessen its dependency on the US and diversify its economy. As anticipation surrounded the project's potential to transform alliances and the balance of power, the international community remained on edge. Little did observers expect, however, that Saudi Arabia would defy expectations by surprising the world with a sudden and unprecedented decision to abandon its accord with the United States in favor of forging a groundbreaking nuclear deal with an unexpected country. This unexpected shift has sent shockwaves through diplomatic circles, introducing a new dynamic that could have far-reaching implications for global politics and energy strategies. But let's just say that everyone was in astonishment when they made the unexpected decision to renounce their accord with the United States and strike a nuclear deal with China. This audacious endeavor had the potential to tip the scales of power and ruffle more feathers than a flock of agitated chickens. But why did Saudi Arabia do this? What's behind this major shift in alliances? Is it a sign that the US's influence in the Middle East is fading? To understand the bigger picture, we need to step back and examine the geopolitical chessboard. The US was anticipating a closer collaboration with Saudi Arabia, given their historical ties. However, the kingdom's sudden pivot to China raised eyebrows. The Saudi Arabian government has ulterior motives beyond this nuclear project. Its goal has always been to become less reliant on the United States. Presenting Vision 2030, a comprehensive strategy aimed at broadening the country's economic base beyond its reliance on oil. Nuclear energy is one of the several concepts included in Vision 2030 that have shown promise. It was not only about switching to greener energy, it also offered a profitable replacement for fossil fuels. Here's where China stepped into the spotlight. Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman, embarked on a journey to deepen ties with China. His visionary leadership opened doors to collaboration on multiple fronts. China's influence in the global economic landscape was on the rise, and Saudi Arabia was quick to embrace its vision of de-dollarization. This demand from the US raised eyebrows and posed a fundamental question. Why did Saudi Arabia choose China over its historical ally, the United States? The decision by Saudi Arabia was part of a larger plan and wasn't only motivated by a particular nuclear agreement. Its goal was to lessen its dependence on any one partner and reposition itself on the international scene. Saudi Arabia aimed to broaden its strategic connections as the Middle East's power dynamics changed. The United States has been a vital ally for the kingdom for many years, but the changing nature of international politics has forced it to look for new alliances. Now, talking about China, a nation that shared a key principle with Saudi Arabia: non-interference in domestic affairs. This alignment, coupled with China's rising global influence, made it an appealing partner for Saudi Arabia as it aimed for a more balanced geopolitical strategy. Energy security was another vital aspect of this evolving partnership. China's growing economy demanded a reliable source of energy, and Saudi Arabia, as a major oil producer, played a pivotal role in ensuring its energy security. The Saudi-Chinese alliance has a strong economic component as well. Large-scale initiatives like the ambitious solar power plants and Red Sea New City offered both countries the chance to deepen their commercial relations. The meeting between Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and Chinese President Xi Jinping marked a significant turning point. This young, ambitious Crown Prince had a vision for his country. He aimed to make Saudi Arabia a global investment powerhouse, diversify its economy, and play a central role in the Arab and Islamic world. His plan was strikingly similar to China's 2013 announcement of the Belt and Road Initiative by President Xi Jinping. The foundation for improved ties between the two countries was established by these shared goals. The cooperation between Saudi Arabia and China in the field of nuclear energy for civilian purposes is based on international nuclear non-proliferation commitments. It placed emphasis on environmental goals, energy security, and a dedication to the international arena. Furthermore, Saudi Arabia's recent participation in the BRICS alliance marked a new phase in its global influence. The BRICS bloc, initially comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, had consistently garnered attention due to its substantial market, robust economic clout, and global impact. With Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates joining this alliance, the dynamics of global economic and political power stood on the precipice of transformation. Saudi Arabia's nuclear energy story is not just about energy, but about the complex interplay of geopolitics, economics, and energy. It highlights the evolving landscape of international relations, where nations strive to strike a delicate balance between their global interests. This shift in the balance of power has ripple effects, not just in the Middle East, but across the international stage. As Saudi Arabia leans more towards China, it sends a clear message about the shifting sands of global influence. The substantial investment by Saudi Arabia in nuclear energy not only diversifies its own economy, but also establishes China as a strategic partner for energy security. China, as a major consumer of energy, benefits from securing a reliable and diversified source, further solidifying the importance of the Saudi-Chinese alliance. It lights its own economic landscape, but also sparks a radiance in the Saudi-Chinese alliance. In this ever-evolving narrative of global power dynamics, the Saudi-Chinese alliance in the nuclear energy sector not only signifies a strategic partnership, but also underscores the intricate web of international diplomacy, economic diversification, and environmental sustainability. The world observes this geopolitical chess game, where each move, played with dollars and diplomacy, reshapes the board of global influence in unpredictable ways. As Saudi Arabia and China forge ahead in their commitment to cleaner and more sustainable energy practices, the world watches closely, recognizing the broader implications for geopolitical alliances and the distribution of global influence. The $70 billion nuclear deal serves as a symbol of a new era where nations navigate a complex terrain of interconnected interests, emphasizing the need for adaptability and strategic foresight in an ever-changing geopolitical landscape. This composition signifies a harmonious shift in global energy dynamics, with each note symbolizing a step towards a more sustainable and interconnected future. Saudi Arabia's $70 billion investment in nuclear energy marked a pivotal shift in global geopolitics. Choosing China over the United States, Saudi Arabia aims to diversify its economy and geopolitical partnerships, raising concerns in Washington. As the world witnesses this transformative journey, it's evident that China's influence is on the rise, and the U.S. faces a changing landscape in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia's decision to turn to China has geoeconomic implications for the U.S., as it signals a potential re-evaluation of traditional alliances and economic partnerships. The shift prompts Washington to navigate a complex landscape where its influence in the Middle East faces challenges from evolving geopolitical dynamics. If you enjoyed unraveling the intricacies of global geopolitics and the shifting balance of power, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more engaging content. Let's continue this fascinating journey of discovery together. Join us for more fun insights.